So, morning, welcome along to Fitness Pilates. So if you have your towel handy, we are going to be getting down on the floor a little bit later on as well, so you will need a mat or a thick towel on the floor. But to begin with, we'll start off with the feet. So let's just have a little lift up through the feet. So we've got some standing work, and then we've just got a couple of stretches on the floor that's really going to stretch the legs and the hips. That's lovely. So just keeping this going. So that lift and lower, so side to side. So let's really work through those feet. Lovely. Try a couple more here. Then if you bring it down, and we're going to roll out and in. So you're getting a little stretch in your knees, and you're getting a little stretch in those feet as well. Good. So keeping that going. So out and in. That's it. Out. That little roll through the feet. So you're lifting up nice and tall. Fantastic. And again, that's it. Out and back. Perfect. Try a couple more there. That's it. Then a little calf raise. So you bring the feet down and we lift and lower. So if you need to hold on to anything for this one, please do lift and lower. So you've got a nice big stretch there. Good. Lift up and back. Lift. So try a couple more here. So we're going to stay with the feet. So bring it down. If you get your towel and put your towel in front of you, and what we're going to try and do is scrunch your toes up, and to begin with, just try and pick the towel up just a little bit with your toes. So I don't know if you can see, you're just scrunching your toes and just picking that towel up. So this is really stretching your toes and your feet. And then you can try, if you move it a little bit, see if you can pick the towel up with your foot. And then try the other one. I could only do this with my left foot the other day. Oh, I just about did it. So it gives your feet a really good stretch. Even if you don't get that towel up all the way, especially if it's a heavy towel, you might not. So just try scrunching up. That's it. It's weird, isn't it? So try again, reach up, try one more. I'm not very successful at this one. And bring it down. Then take the towel to one side again, and then have a little stretch through the feet. So that's really hard, picking up the towel with the toes. Good. And again, that's it. So side to side. We will use the towel again. Good. Try a couple more here. Then if you bring your feet down, bring your knees together, hands to the knees, and just have a little roll through those knees. Good. And again, that's it. Roll it round. Then if you change direction, so take it the other way round, roll it through. Lovely. And again, that's it. So stretching the knees. Then if you bring it to center, come on up and a little hip circle. So roll it round. Oh, and again, big stretch. And then changing direction, so other way round, stretch it out. So hips and lower back. That's what we're working on. Then if we go to your shoulders, if you bring it to center, hands to shoulders, and lift and bring those elbows up and back. Good. Lift it, lift it. Oh, nice deep breaths. Good. Lift and lower. Lovely. Go again. That's it. Roll it round. Then option from here is to take the hands up and stretch it out. Good, keeping that going. Lift it, lift it. Fantastic. Go again. That's it. Lift. Lovely. So try a couple more here. Last one. Then bring it down. Little shoulder roll. Then if you pick up your towel again, and what we're going to do is stretch the towel out. Have a little bend in the elbows. So you take the towel in front, you relax your shoulders, and we have a little turn, side and center, side and center. So relax those shoulders down and rotate. So it just creates just a little bit of resistance, just having something to hold on to Just gives you that little bit of resistance. Good. So stretch and back. Fantastic. And again, try one more on each side here. Last one. Bring it back to center. Hands on the thighs. And a big stretch over the head. And bring it back down. And again, a nice big stretch. You've just got something just to lightly pull against. So that just makes it just that little bit more effective. And again, try one more. Fantastic. And then if you lift up just a little bit lower and have a little lean from side to side. Fantastic. And again, that's it. Lean, lean. Good. Go again. Lovely. Then if you can, lift the hands up over the head a little bit higher. Oh, and stretch it. So like you're in a football match with a scarf. Stretch it. I have never been to a football match, by the way. Good. And again, stretch it, stretch it. Oh, keeping that going for 4, 3, 2, bring it enter and rotate. And see if you can go just that little bit further this time. So you're rotating round. Good. And again, that's it. So stretch and back. Stretch. Try one more on each side here. Then bring it back to center. Stretch it over the head. So it's lift, lift, lower. And again, good. Lift it, lift it. Oh, big stretch there. Good. Reach up. Excellent. Try another one here. Lift it, lift it. Then if you bring it down, just halfway, little bend in the elbows, and we lean side to side. Oh, go again. Good. Stretch out. So just bringing the elbow down. And again, lean, lean. Fantastic. Here we go. So for 4, 3, then bring it a little bit higher and just lean that little bit further. Oh, so you've got that little crunch down to the side, little squeeze. Fantastic. And again, that's it, down. That looks really, really good. Here we go. For 4, 3, then bring it down, relax the shoulders. We're gonna step and rotate. So you turn it round, bring it back to center, rotate it the other way. Good. And again. So step and turn, step and turn. Good. So you're really stretching through the waist and back. Option from here is to squat it down. So you're sinking down, so you're working through the hips, through the back. Good. Down we go. And again, lovely. So try one more on each side here. Last one. Bring it back to center. Little step to the side. Step and lean. And again, step and lean. Fantastic. So you can feel your arms and your shoulders are really working. So just holding that towel just works the shoulders. Lean. And again, fantastic. Lean. Try one more. Then a little squeeze behind. Lift and then change legs. Good. And again, that's it. Lift it, lift it. So you're bracing those abdominal muscles in. Good. Lift and lower. Oh, try one more on each side here. Then let's have a knee lift and hands over the head. So it's lift and lower. That's it. So you're taking those hands up, taking the towel up, lift up. So you're really working on your balance now and your core. Lift it, lift it. Lovely. Try one more on each side here. And then we step and lean, step and lean. So we go lean and back, lean and again. Stretch it, stretch it. Good, good. Keep that going. Oh, so really active class. Stretch out. Fantastic. Try one more. Bring it back to center. Bring the hands down with squeezing back. Lift and lower. Lift up. So really brace those abs. Lift it, lift it. So just bringing that heel up. And again, fantastic. Lift and lower. Lift. Try one more on each side. Last one. Then hands on the thighs to the knees. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's it. So just rolling it down. Fantastic. And again, that's it. Bring it down. Good. Try one more here. Then let's have a little step forward. So just right to left. So a step and back. Step and back. That's it. Side to side. Then option with the arms is we have a little weave one way and then the other. So you're sweeping that towel side to side. Lovely. Keep that going. So weave and back. Weave and back. Good. So that little tap. Side to side. Stretch it out. Good. Down we go. So try one more on each side here. So that little tap, then stepping backwards and taking the towel over the head. Oh, so just that little pull on the towel as you come up really does work your chest and your shoulders. So that little stretch. Fantastic. And again, that's it. Stretch. Try one more. Relax the legs, relax the shoulders, and side and centre. So we're back to the waist, just giving those shoulders a rest because they are working very hard. Good, and again, rotate it round, stretch it, stretch it. Lovely. Try one more. Bring it back to centre, relax it over the head, lift, lift it. Good, and again, lift up. Oh, so really big stretch. Fantastic. Try one more here. And then bring it back to centre. Little lean. Side to side. So this is your waist. Good. And that little lean down. Then if you want to, you can take the hands up a little bit higher. So you bend your knees. Lean. Lean. Oh, go again, go again. Stretch it, stretch it. Fantastic. Then bring it back to centre. Take the hands to the thighs, just a little roll down. So down we go. And then lifting up. And again, that's it. Down we go. Oh, great big stretch. That's it. Down. Lovely. So keeping this going. So a couple more stretches for your back. One more time here. Then bringing it back to centre. Knee lift and a front raise. So bringing the arms to the front. That's it. So lifting up. So that's a front raise. Then option is to take the hands all the way over the head. Lift and lower. Lift up. And again, that's lovely. Big, big stretch. Good. So keeping that going. Lift it, lift it. And again, good. Try one more. And then little step and lean to the side. Step and lean. And again, step and lean. So you're sweeping the hands down, stretching through the waist. Good. And again, so drop it down. Side to side. Lovely. Try one more. Then the little step back and stretch over the head. So it's step and back. So your shoulders have worked really, really hard. Tap and back. Excellent. And again, keeping that going. Step and lift. Step. Try a couple more here. Then if you take the other leg back behind you and we lift. Same leg again, same leg again. Lift up. That's it. So you're stretching. Oh, keeping that going. Lift. And lower. Lift up. So try a couple more there. Last one. And then changing legs. Here we go. Lift and lower. Oh, so you're working your balance, working that core. So stretch it out. Lovely. Nice deep breaths. Lift and lower. Oh, shoulder roll, roll it round, fantastic. So we're going to come down onto the mat now. So if you grab your mat or a thick towel, we're going to start in a seated position. So we're going to have a go at some little rollbacks. You can see. So keep hold of your towel. So do keep your towel handy. So what we do to begin with, so we're going to have a roll back. And what you can do with your towel, so if you put your towel behind your legs, so behind your knees, and then when you roll down, you've just got something to pull against, which can make it a little bit easier getting up and back. So you just bring it down and then pull it back up again. So if you find the roll back difficult, so if you find it difficult to get back down and then come up again, it's a really good way of just making it slightly easier. So it just gives you that something to pull against, and you're still working your tummy. So bring it down. Oh, and lift up. So you just stretch out and then bring it back. Fantastic. Good. Oh, so try one more like that. So bringing it back and pulling yourself up. Have a rest. Then if you take your towel in both hands and bring the towel out in front of you, and we lean back, so it feels different now when you haven't got the towel, and then lift that towel above the head. So you bring it back, and lift it up and bring it back up. Fantastic. So bring it down, brace those abs. Lift. So try a couple more there. Lift up, that's it, one more, sink down, lift, then hold it, big stretch, then bring the hands down, rotate one way and then the other. So you're sweeping side to side, that's it. Okay, good, keep going, stretch it. Woo. Try one more on each side there. Lovely. Last one. And just come forwards and have a little stretch there. So your legs. Let's give those legs a big stretch. If you pop the towel down just to one side for now, come on back down. If you bend one leg, straighten the other leg, and your straight leg, we lift and lower. So this gives you a lovely big stretch in your hips and your lower back. So you squeeze those lower abdominal muscles in, out and back. Keep going. Stretch it. So we're loosening up those muscles. Just keep sweeping that leg up and back. So really good stretch. And again, out and back. Lovely. Try a couple more here. Last one. And then if you relax that leg down, take hold of your towel. What we're going to do is, if you put your foot in the towel and you stretch your leg up, so you just hold it there and then you take a breath in, and as you exhale, just ease that leg in just a little bit further. So you're now getting a really big stretch down the back of that leg. So hold it there with that stretch, big hamstring stretch. Then take a big breath in, and as you exhale, see if you can ease that leg in just a little bit further. So keep breathing, and you've got that big stretch. It shouldn't be no pain, but you just want to be feeling it down the back of that leg. Fantastic. Then just bring it back to center. Just release the stretch a little bit, keep breathing. Then with that same leg, you're going to pull it across. So you focus on the floor. If you straighten out that lower leg, one hand to the side, and you just gently bring that leg down. That's a big stretch. Just to where you can feel it, so it's your bottom and your outer thigh. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor, so it doesn't matter if it doesn't. Feel that stretch down that leg. Then bring it back to center and bring that leg down. Just take it down. So we're going to change legs. So popping the towel on the floor, bend this knee, straighten the other leg, so up and down. So this is just loosening up your hip and loosening up the muscles at the back of the leg. That's it. So just keep that stretch going. Oh, and again, that's it. Lengthen and back. Let's give these legs a nice big stretch out, up and back. Really fantastic stretch, this one. Try one more. Then bringing it back. If you take hold of that towel, pop your foot on the towel and just hold it there. This may be enough for the stretch. Here is absolutely fine. If you want to increase the stretch, if you take a breath in, exhale, leave that leg in. So just move it in a little bit further. Keep breathing. So keep the breathing going. Fantastic. So leave that leg there. Keep breathing. Then if you want to increase that stretch some more, you take a breath in, exhale, and stretch it in a little bit further. So that's your hamstring. So it shouldn't be painful. You should just be able to feel the stretch. So keep breathing, keep breathing. Fantastic. That's lovely. Then if you bring that leg back to center, straighten the other leg out, take your hand down and using the towel, bring that leg across, and that's your outer thigh and your bottom. It doesn't have to go all the way to the floor. It's absolutely fine. Oh, that's a really big stretch. My goodness, I'm feeling that one, definitely. Oh, hold it there. Keep breathing, keep breathing. Then bring it back to center. Take that leg there. And then release it. And just take the feet down. So if you take your towel in both your hands now, hands up, relax the head and neck. Slide one leg, slide both arms. Then bring it back and changing sides. So slide and back. So hands go over the head. So we're giving the shoulders a big stretch out. And again. So a little bit of tummy work now. A bit of tummy work. Good. Then option from here is to bring one leg up, bring the other leg up. And you can stretch it from there. And again, that's it. So big stretch. Fantastic. Keeping that going. So big stretch. So this is a single leg stretch. If you want to make it more challenging, you can try the double leg stretch. So that will be here. You have to really brace your abdominals for that one. If you have any lower back pain today, stay with a single leg stretch because this is quite a strong one on your lower back. So if you stay with a single leg, that's fine. Try one more. Then hug those knees in, have a little rock from side to side. Then if you drop the knees one way and drop the towel the other. So you're taking your arms to one side and taking your knees to the opposite side. Breathe. So that's your waist, lower back stretch. Bring it back to center and changing sides. So you're just dropping the arms, dropping the knees. Brilliant. Then bring it back to center. Hug the knees in. Have that little rock from side to side. Then taking your feet down, taking the hands down, just give yourself a little push, coming up to seated. And we'll have a go at those roll backs again, those little roll downs. So option is to take your towel behind your knees, squeeze the abs in, so you're holding on to that towel, and then just see how far you can go and pull yourself back up again. So you're squeezing the abs in, bring it down. Good, that's a tough one. Fantastic. So working those abs. Then if you bring it back, hold it here, and a little lift. So you're just supporting yourself, just a tiny squeeze. Woo! That's your abs. Keep that going. Squeeze it, squeeze it. Excellent. And again, for 4, 3, 2, 1. Stretch out, hands to toes. That's a tough one. Then bring it back if you take hold of that towel again. So we're going to roll back, holding the hands in front. So now it feels completely different because you've got nothing to pull against. That's it. So sinking back. Oh, good. So your option from here is to sink back and lift up to the ceiling. So you sink it back down. Oh, and lift. So big stretch. So really feeling it in those tummy muscles. Good. Bring it down. Lift up. Try one more. Hold it there. Great big stretch. And then bring it down. Hands to toes. Have a stretch out there. Fantastic. Breathe. And then popping that towel down. We're going to come on up to stand again. So taking your feet back behind you. Taking the hands in front. Tucking your chin in. We're going to slowly walk the hands in and curl up to standing. So just bring those knees up. Tuck your chin in. Slowly curling up. Bringing the head up last. Give everything a really big stretch out. So just roll it round. Oh, you've worked those abs really hard. So bring it to centre, hands on the hips, and have that little hip circle. So let's stretch out those abdominal muscles. Breathe, lovely, and change directions, other way round. Loosening up, that's it, really big stretch. Fantastic, keep that going. And again, roll it round. Good, try a couple more here. And then bringing it to centre, hands to centre. And what we're going to do, stretch one hand back and then the other hand. So you're just stretching through your waist and you're also opening out through the shoulder. And again, good, rotate and back, rotate, lovely, big stretch. Then bring it to centre and a stretch over the head. So we lift and lower. One more on each side here, then bring it back to centre and a little side bend. So we stretch and back, stretch. That's it. So you're lifting your elbow, you're pushing it down. Oh, and again, lean. Try one more on each side. Now for your back, bring the hands to the thighs and we go 2, 3, so you're just going down to your knees, so not too far. And let's stretch that back out. So down we go. Excellent. Try another one here. Big stretch. And then bringing the hands to the centre, we lift up. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. So lift it. Oh, and again, so back and hips. Big stretch. And then if you take your hands over your head, hold them here, and then we're going to bring one hand down and we lean. Oh, so length down that side. Then bring it down, changing sides, lift and lean. Nice big deep breath there, lovely. Then bring it back to centre. If you take your palms together, link the fingers. Take a big breath in, exhale, drop the head and have a really big back and shoulder stretch there. So really reach. And then take the arms back and open the chest. Oh, big stretch. And then lift one hand and then the other. So you're circling round side to side. Nice deep breaths there. Good. Go again. So roll it round, stretch it. Try one more on each side and bring it down and then just roll the shoulders. So ease it out, big shoulder roll. Fantastic. Then bring the feet in slightly. Now lift up to the ceiling, have a great big stretch. And one more time, sink down, lift up, big one hand down, bring the other hand down, and give yourselves a really big clap. Well done, well done.